Article, atheist billboards in Tennessee say, "Dear Christians, I share my toys. Why won't you share the season?" Okay, first, okay, here's what's going on down in Tennessee. Some billboard wars. All right, now I'll tell you what I know about Tennessee. Tennessee is a state that's incredibly divided. There's a lot of really cool towns in Tennessee and stuff. And a lot of it's rural and what a lot of us would consider to be kind of just, redneck in Tennessee. And there's a lot of very conservative and religious people, and then a lot of really, like, what you would call maybe progressive or liberal people, whatever, and there's, like, a very fucking bitter political war going on in Tennessee right now.
What does that say, that one there?
What?
Dear Santa, all I want for Christmas is to skip
billboard,
church.
Dear Santa, it's a picture of like a little fat Chinese girl for some reason, and it says, "Dear Santa, all I want for Christmas is to skip church. I'm too old for fairy tales."
Why is she wearing a Santa hat then?
And why is she writing to Santa if she's too old for fairy tales?
Yeah, what the fuck is she writing to?
Doesn't make any sense.
Bitch.
Fucking.
She has a Christmas
Chinese
tree in her
cunt.
house. What the hell is she talking about?
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
What the fuck?
And she's wearing a Santa hat with an evil look on her face.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like this billboard either, and I don't even go to church. I've never been to church. I've never been to church.
Bad billboard.
I've actually never been to church when I didn't get paid. Like I've like played trumpet at some churches for Easter and shit, but that's I think it.
I accidentally went to church one time because a girl.
I was on. Wait, hang on. I got off an airplane and I got on that conveyor belt thing. Right as you're getting out of the terminal. I was tired. I didn't want to walk. I got on the conveyor belt. I wasn't paying attention. I looked at my watch. Next thing I looked up, I was in the First Pentecostal Church. I don't know what happened. What?
A girl invited me to her confirmation party.
What the fuck? Oh, my computer's being taken over by
an ad bot.
By an ad bot.
Go ahead, just talk over it.
Anyway,
Yeah.
a girl invited me to her confirmation
There's nothing
party.
you can do about it.
And she went to church at a place that also used to have like concerts and stuff in their basement. You remember that church?
Yeah.
So I thought that they got like the room, that they were having like a party in a place in the basement of this place where they usually have music and
Oh,
stuff.
they'll trick you.
So I went there and it was mass. I went
it's
to
mass.
and
Yeah.
and then we went to her house.
Which is massively disappointing.
Massively disappointing. Accidental church.
So that is an accidental church. I had actually just not to derail things entirely, but I had one thing. I was walking through school with a friend of mine after school one day, and we stopped at the bulletin board of all the fucking shit you could do, and one little piece of paper just said, "Starve Rock camping trip, $10, and like bring your own food or whatever, So, and that's all it said. We're like, and it was like gave an address and a phone number. We're like, fuck yeah. So we like call them up. We're like, we want to go on the trip. They're like, cool. We still got room, You guys can come. And we bring our $10. We show up at like 10 in the morning to drive out there. On the way there, the guy's like, you want to pick a CD? I'm like, sure. I go through his CD collection, and it's just the first 2 pages. I'm like, oh no. And the third and fourth page, I'm like, it's all Christian rock. And like you get like halfway through, you're like, I shouldn't even continue because it's all the like Christian rock. And you could just tell by the names of it, and I don't even remember what they were, but it was nothing you'd ever seen before, and it all had Jesus and crosses on it and stuff. And I'm like, so I like tried a couple of them. I'm like, God. And I was like playing one song and then like try a new one. And I'm like asking him like, do you have any Beck? Do you have any fuck? It was like, 1998, 99, Beck was still pretty hot. It was a reasonable question.
Cake.
Yeah, you got some cake? You got some shit? What's going on? You got some soul coughing, Like what's up? And nothing. No, he just had Christian rock.
So some guy, he picked you up at your house? Or
No, we went to their house, and we got on, and we got a caller on hold right now. We'll bring you on in a minute. Don't worry. Don't hang up. And we just went to this house, and there was, the worst part was there was a bunch of hot girls there, and we're like, oh, dude, this is going to be great. And then they like all got in this. Wait, no, listen. Yeah, then an old guy molested us. Yeah. And no, but we're like, we saw a bunch of hot girls there. And that was Dan's line. I'm not taking credit for that. He didn't have a mic. But So there's a bunch of hot girls that were like, dude, this is going to be so good. And it was like the dude's house. It was his younger sister was going to a volleyball fucking game. They all got in a minivan and drove away.
No.
And then they're like, all right, let's go camping with like the rest of us fat, ugly people.
How many
We're
people?
like,
How many
"God
people
damn
did
it."
you drive there with?
It was only like 12 people. And
You didn't know something was up right away?
we were dumb and we had got dropped off. We were too young to drive. We were like 15, you know?
What? Oh, God.
And yeah, they took us out there and they talked fucking religion all goddamn night. We thought, you know, and we brought weed with us and everything, you know, like
we're like $10. Hell yeah, that's
dude,
a pretty cheap
we're
trip.
like $10.
Yeah.
We got plenty of money for weed and shit. Like we were doing shit like we stole some gasoline from some other campsite and we waited for we poured like a shitload of gasoline across this road and we waited for a bus to come and we just lit the fucking road up when the bus was going in front of us, trying to like light the bus on fire.
It didn't work, did it?
No. And they were talking to us the whole time like, you guys are pretty wild, you know, and like you should calm down and pray about whatever. Like, this is horrible, man. We got tricked into a fucking camping for Jesus trip. So back to this shit. Sorry, I just wanted to tell that story. That was too long. This other billboard they put up, Dear Santa, all I want for Christmas is for families to be able to keep Christmas sacred without being attacked on public billboards. So that was the response to the fucking atheist billboard about all I want for Christmas is to skip church. And they say peace, dignity, and respect for all. So I brought this to the show because while I'm not religious and I do kind of like to make fun of religion and have some fun with it, there is getting to be a creepy level of hatred towards religious people, don't you think? You know,
why would the Atheist Association build a billboard? That's like $10,000 a month. Why wouldn't they just use the money?
How much a billboard is?
In high traffic
not
areas.
even close.
Like on 55 it is. No, it is.
Not at all, dude.
It is. On like 55 it is for
10,000
sure.
a month? Get
on
the fuck outta
I-55
here.
290, yes it is.
way.
Guarantee you 100%.
Shut up.
No, absolutely
It goes
not.
by volume.
Not a fucking Super Bowl commercial.
If this is in the middle of nowhere, that's how much it is, man. Trust me. If this is in the middle of nowhere, I guess it would be like a couple grand or something.
Let's bring our caller in on this. It's our regular pal who calls in the show, Steve Watermelon. What's going on, Steve?
Steve.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hi.
Steve.
There's a lot of action tonight, that's for sure.
Oh, hell yeah.
Second to the full moon, I think. I don't think it's a full moon tonight, but it's kind of weird, that's for sure.
That's good.
And this guy is fucking just trying to fucking start shit with everybody. He always walks in like 2 days in after he's been drinking, and then he wants to fucking be Superman. He's like Uncle Rico, like 4 inches taller without a fucking mustache.
All right.
What?
Hello?
Yeah, what did you say? What the hell are you talking about?
That kind of sounded like Uncle Scrooge Christmas time. It was like, hey, I just walked out on Christmas and fucking here's a turkey for you.
Okay.
Exactly.
So
here's a turkey.
what do you think of this? What do you think of this religious versus atheism battle down there in Tennessee?
You know what?
I
I honestly think it's just mostly about money most of the time.
Oh yeah.
For the religious people, anyways. The atheists, I don't give a fuck. If you don't want to believe in God, and you know, I don't give a fuck. Like, it's not my business. You fucking want to believe in? Hey, there goes the cops. Hey, Bolingbrook Police. Why don't you go?
So I got some friends down in Tennessee, and I've noticed like they tend to be either just like hardcore way to the right or hardcore way to the left, and nobody has any. Did he just hang up?
Yeah, he hung up on us.
Son of a bitch.
Steve Watermelon? Yeah, he never hangs
That's
up.
unlike him.
All right, yeah, it's not like him to come and make a nonsensical fucking. All right, so then we got. So did you post this article for people to play along?
Yes.
So then we got the response from the atheist. You ready? So let's just read it back. The first billboard by the atheist.
Oh, there we go.
He's on hold. The first billboard was Dear Santa. All I want for Christmas is to skip church. I'm too old for fairy tales.
He might have fell off his skateboard, man.
He might have. We'll find out later. The Christians responded back with, Dear Santa, all I want for Christmas is for families to be able to keep Christmas sacred without being attacked on public billboards. Okay? Then the atheists respond back with this. Dear Christians, I share my toys. Why won't you share the season? Happy holidays for all. And it's an Asian girl again. There's not that many Asians in Tennessee. I don't know if you've been there, but it's really not one of like the hotbeds. You know what I mean? It's really not. I don't know why they chose that to represent like a Tennessee girl. Yeah. Just X that.
How do you? You gotta
just close it, dude.
just close it.
Yeah.
Okay.
American Atheist posted new billboards in Memphis and Nashville on Friday that read that. All right. So the American Atheist president, David Silverman, says the hypocrisy is unbelievable. Millions of American children are forced to go to church under the threat of being denied meals, losing household privileges, having their college tuition cut off, or being kicked out of their homes. You know, when he says it like that, it is fucking true. It is a pretty horrible thing. I remember kids that I grew up with and we would make fun of church and just be like, dude, it's retarded. Like, what are they, and I have to go to CCD.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And I have to go there twice a week and get my stupid communion, and none of this makes any sense.
People
and I hate
were
it.
always giving stuff up for Lent.
Yeah, and remember everyone, we never went to church in our family, but everybody that we knew went to church almost, and they all fucking hated it. They all just
all
were
of them.
I hated church.
Miserable. No.
Sorry.
Can anybody explain Lent?
Oh, can anybody explain Lent?
We have a question from the audience. Can anyone explain Lent? No, I can't. It doesn't make any sense. It's just it's
like, remember, give up
suffering, but
for a week.
it's not.
No, it's true.
It's not uncommon in religion that or spirituality that suffering leads to enlightenment.
It's really creepy.
It is pretty common, and a lot of us have had that experience in our own lives, and it might be directly related to that. I don't know, a lot of the religions like Hinduism, right, is based on that, isn't it?
I don't. Buddhism, suffering.
No.
Hinduism.
Yeah, Buddhism's the opposite.
Oh, okay. Well, no, it's weird because I didn't eat fruit roll-ups for 9 weeks. Now what the fuck? Now God loves me more.
Yeah.
Even though I fucking smoke cigarettes. Like the fuck's the difference?
And also, I haven't been to church in that amount of time either.
And plus, I didn't tell the guy in the box that I did bad stuff.
That's what I say when Trix pulls his car up to my house. I said, "Look, a fruit just rolled up." Look at this! That got a way bigger laugh than it deserved.
That wouldn't be funny in normal setting.
Look at this fruit roll up. I mixed, and then we all laugh.
Okay.
That's what happens when you come to my
What's
house.
Steve want, man? Come on.